welcome to Aerobics Oz Style. We've got Pilates a little later on, so a little bit of a warm-up routine just to get those muscles of yours prepared. We've got Helen doing some abdominal exercises, hips and thighs as per usual. So marching on the spot, everybody, starting to swing the arms, getting some blood circulating into the upper body at the same time. Breathing in and out, keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed. Well done. Now, if this is the first time that you're experiencing Pilates, remember, like any exercises that's new to you, treat it with a little bit of caution. Always go into the exercises slowly, and if you start to experience any pain, please come out of the workout. Now, for people out there, if you've got any back problems, you're pregnant, it is important that you seek your doctor's approval before starting with any exercises, particularly Pilates. Shoulders are relaxed still, that's the way. Now take a deep breath, continue marching on the spot. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up, breathing out and let it settle. Again. And exhale. Really strong on the exhalation. Take a breath in. Now as you breathe out, pull the tummy muscles in tight. Another breath in. Draw the waist in, navel to the spine. 2 more. Breath in. And exhale, contracting those abdominals. 1 to go. Take a breath in and let it over here. Now a couple of shoulder rolls. We start to widen up the legs. Nice and slow, just to warm up into the muscles of the shoulders and the upper back. And let's go round the other way. Go forward, sinking down, and 2. 2 more to go. 3, last one. Now draw the feet in together. This one will just stretch and warm up the muscles along the side. Reaching down. Good. Take it over, keeping your legs very, very straight. As you slide one hand up towards your rib cage, the other one is stretching along the side of the thigh. We'll do 1 more to your right and 1 more to your left. Bend and stretch, sinking down a little faster, picking up the tempo now. Squeezing those inner knees together, inner ankles touching. Be secured on the tops of the feet. Often when we tend to bend our legs, we tip forward onto our toes. So just pay attention that you're pushing down firmly on the tops of your feet. You're not going forward on your toes. Sinking down. Now do the same exercise, but stepping out with your right foot. Continue bending down on top of both the legs. You'll feel more work into the back leg. Another 4 counts. This is 1 and 2, 3. Step the feet back together again. Pressing. Inner thighs are working together for this one. Join those knees together. Now let's do that on the left side. Take the left foot forward. Press and press. Sinking down into the heel. 5, 6, 7, feet together again, another set to go. Working the weight directly onto top. Good push. Now continue bending and stretching on top of your legs. Bring your arms forward, make a fist with the hands, curl those elbows. So you're warming up the arms, the shoulders, the chest, and the upper back. Pressing it down, push through. Pilates exercise it's recommended that you do at least 2 to 3 sessions per week, but don't forget you also need your aerobic workout. So exercises such as running, jogging, the low impact workouts that we do, the high energy exercises, they're all considered aerobics. So it is important that you try to fit at least 2 to 3 sessions in a week. Don't forget you've also got your conditioning exercises. Weight-bearing exercises are very, very important. So if you do have some weights at home, include 1 or 2 sessions at least. Pressing it through, out and out. Now work the arms to the outside of the body, everyone. Pushing it through. The whole idea is to fit some sort of exercise routine into your daily schedule. Reaching it out. Now turn your arm lines into an upright row, and this will work into the muscles of the shoulders. Reaching down and lifting, reaching down and lifting. 5 and 6, 7, return to the marchers in position. Swing the arms now. Prepare the breath again. Here we go. Inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, draw the navel in. Repeat. Breathing it out. 2 more. Lifting all the way up and down. 1 to go. Breath in. Let it settle down. Now hands on your hips. Continue marching, stay warmed up. When we return, Helen will get you going with some leg exercises. See you soon.
Make sure you've got your towel handy beside you. I'd like you to lie down. legs out straight. You're going to place the towel between the neck and shoulder, and that's to bring the neck into a neutral position. You also need to lift the waist off the ground, and that brings the whole spine into a neutral position. Draw the navel to the spine to support the back. Make sure the feet are a couple of inches in front of the hips. That protects the lower back area. Take a breath in, lift and lower, 2 and lower, 3, top shoulder away from the ear, 4 and lower, 5, make sure your neck is relaxed, 6, reach those legs out of the hips and down, 8 and down, 9 and down, 10, hold the last one up there. Navel to spine, breathe in, and top leg up, together, 2, together, 3, together, 4, together. Reach long over the hips, together, 6, together, 7. If you'd like to make this harder, you take the hand up into the air. 9, get ready for the bottom leg. Lower, a little bit of inner thigh work as well. Down and 2, down and 3, down. Do you still have that underneath waist lifted? Down and 5, down and 6, down and 7, down and 8, down and 9. One more, hold at 10 and slowly lower the legs down. Come up onto your elbow for a very traditional exercise called the side kick. You've got the feet 1.5 feet in front of the hips. The elbow goes directly underneath the shoulder. You drop down into the shoulder, that's bad posture. Push into your elbow and lift the underneath waist, particularly underneath the armpit area. Lift the top leg up to hip height. Flex, come forward. Point, go back. Breathe in, breathe out. In, 3, breathe in, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and lengthen out of those hips. One more, down. Bring the legs together, slowly lower down just a little bit on the elbow. You've got the heel of the palms into the side of that ear, but you've still got the underneath waist lifted. Turn the legs out. You're going to flex that top foot, draw it up, and point down. 2, up. 3, keep the underneath waist lifted. 4, reach out of the hips. 5, reach out of the hips. 6, top shoulder away from the ear. 7, 8, together. Flex 9, together. Flex 10, together. And let's go to the other side. Taking your towel with you. And again, putting yourself in a position where you can get that neutral spine. From the crown of the head through to the coccyx. Top hand down. Remember, if you'd like to make it harder, you lift this hand up into the air and keep the shoulder away from the ear. Breathe in to prepare. As you breathe out, you lift and down. 2 and lower. 3, lengthening out of those hips. 4 and lower. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7, underneath waist. 8, top shoulder away from the ear. 9, one more. 10 and hold. Top leg together. 2, together. 3, breathe in, breathe out. 4, breathe in, breathe out. 5 and in. 6 and in, breathe out. 7, 8, get ready for the bottom leg. 9, make sure that bottom leg is nice and high. And here we go. Lower, lift 1, lower, lift 2, lower, lift 3, breathe in, breathe out. 4, breathe in, breathe out. 5, breathe in, breathe out. 6, breathe in, working that waist, down and 8, down and 9, lower, lift 10, and now holding those legs, reaching just a little bit further out of the hips. Reach the toes, work the waist, and slowly come down. Up onto your elbow for the side kick. Again, make sure that elbow is directly underneath the shoulder. Drop down to the shoulder, that's bad posture, and then push into the elbow. Lift the underneath waist, particularly underneath the armpit. Top leg lengthens up, keep the foot flexed, and we'll do 10 sets, going forward and back, 2 and back, 3 and back, 4 and back, 5, keep the underneath waist lifted, 6, Now we're going to a break after this one and working on some legs. We're starting by lying on our backs, all the way down to the floor. And in this position, I want you to separate the legs so that the ankles, the knees, and the hips are in line. Hands by your side. Draw the navel down to the spine, supporting the back, and take a breath in. As you breathe out, you use your abdominals to flatten the back down to the ground, lift the coccyx and roll the spine all the way up into the air until you've got one long line between the knees, the hips, and the shoulders. Breathe in up there. And then breathe out, slowly roll down. Breathe in, relax. And breathe out, flatten the back, lift the coccyx and roll the spine up. Stretch long through the knees and hips. Breathe in at the top and breathe out, slowly rolling down, warming up the spine. Breathing in, one more. Breathe out, flatten, lift and roll up. Stretch long through the knees and hips. Make sure both thighs are parallel to each other. Take a breath in at the top. And breathe out, slowly roll down, softly through the chest. Each vertebra comes down one at a time. Breathe in, relax the pelvis, and now using your abdominals again, breathe out, flatten, lift and roll. Making it a little bit harder, we're working onto the transfer. Focus on pelvic stability, keeping those hips stable. Tighten the back side of the bottom and breathe in, lift the front knee. Breathe out, put it down. Tighten the bottom towards the front before you lift the back knee. Breathe out, place it down. Hold the hips still, breathing in. And breathe out, slowly roll down. Let's do that again. Slowly rolling up. And tighten the back side of the bottom. Lift and lower. Other side, lift and lower. Hold the hips nice and still, breathing in. Breathe out, rolling down. And make sure you do tighten the opposite side of the bottom as you do this one. If you don't, you'll find you get cramps in the hamstring. It's not very comfortable. Slowly up again, breathing out. All the way up to the top, tighten the back side of the bottom. Breathe in and breathe out. Tighten the front side of the bottom, breathe in, breathe out. Stay where you are, breathe in, gently roll down, breathe out, vertebra by vertebra. Relax the pelvis, breathe in. And breathe out, using your abdominals, flatten, lift and roll. Moving on to another exercise, a little harder again. It prepares us for a more advanced exercise called the shoulder bridge. You need to tighten the back side of the bottom again. You lift the front knee. You stretch the leg out long and low. Reach long out of the hips, but still keep them up. Now you're going to lower the hips to the ground. The tailbone comes down first. You flex the foot, and then you slowly come up, pointing the foot, lowering the leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in 3. Breathe out 4. Try and keep both hips on that same plane as they go down and up. And 5. Breathing in. Breathe out 6. Breathing in. Use the back of the thigh. 7. Breathing in. 8. Now if you feel the lower back at all, you stop. It just means you're not ready for this variation yet. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now bend the knee. Breathing in. Breathe out. Place the foot down. Tighten the bottom towards the front. Breathe in. Lift the knee. And breathe out, stretch it out long. Now breathe in, flex and lower. Breathe out, point and lift. Breathe in, flex. Breathe out 2. Breathing in, breathe out 3. Breathing in, breathe out 4. Breathing in, breathe out 5. Working the back of those thighs. And again 6, keeping the hips stable. 7, breathe in, breathe out 8. Breathe in, breathe out 9, stretch long, one more, down, reach it up 10, bend the knee, breathing in. And breathe out, slowly lower that leg down. Keep the hips nice and high as you breathe in. Breathe out, gently roll it down vertebra by vertebra. And we'll relax the muscles of the spine. Place the hands underneath the knees. And gently rock the knees back towards you, relaxing the muscles in the spine. Gently, you should just feel good. And now circle the knees around to the front, massaging over the back of the pelvis. And again, this should just feel good. Let's go the other way. Stretch the back leg along the ground, stretching out those muscles we've just been working. Front leg up into the air. Reach it towards the ceiling. If you're feeling pulling or weakness in the back, you bend up the other knee leg. Otherwise, both legs are straight. Flex that foot, pull the toes back towards you. And now walk the hands out the back of the thigh. Bring that back into a strong stretch. The muscles have just been working the hamstrings. Make sure in this position the chin is down, the back of the neck is long, your shoulders are away from the ears down towards the hips, and your tailbone's down. Let's go to the other side. We're finishing up with this stretch today in this segment, but in the next break we'll be coming back with June.
Begin to lie down on the front of your body. We'll start by stretching out the muscles at the front of your thighs, the quadriceps. So over down here. Now folding one elbow, you can either settle the forehead down on top of the arm or lay the side of the head down. Catch hold of your foot around the ankle itself as you pull the leg in towards the body, settle the head down so you're not straining the muscles of the lower back. Now I'm going to have to keep my head up because of my microphone, so at home please keep the head down. That's it. Just work on pulling that heel in towards the butt, softening the elbow. You can feel a beautiful stretch working in the muscles at the front of your legs, which are called your quadriceps. They're very powerful muscles. They need lots and lots of stretching on a regular basis, daily if possible. So this is just one of the many stretches you can work yourself into. Others, you can lie on the side of the body or perhaps do this stretch, the same stretch that you're doing now in a standing position. Right, let it go and let's change legs. So catching hold of that heel, pulling the foot in towards the bottom, long and tall, draw those knees in together, relaxing the shoulders, taking it out. Now if you found that you've been loving the Pilates workout, please, like any other exercises, don't get overly enthusiastic about it and try to do the same exercises every day. It is important that you stay with variety in your weekly exercise program. Otherwise your body becomes too used to the workouts and you will not be able to benefit much from it. So lots of different type of activities on a daily basis. Working that heel in for a few more seconds. And just let that foot go. Coming up, place your hands by the side of the rib cage onto up on the knees and give yourself a quick stretch into the lower back muscles. Forehead down to the ground, stretching your arms forward as you lay your chest right down on top of the front of the legs. Secure your heels all the way back, so don't be afraid to sit right back towards your feet, everyone. Good. Now this next stretch is called a cat stretch, so you're imitating the position that a cat gets itself into when it's stretching its body out. So it's lengthening the spine up to the ceiling, allowing the head to fall forward. Right, so really strong through the arms. You're not collapsing on top of your elbows. Ensure your arms are no wider than the width of the shoulders. Hold those tummy muscles in, particularly that part where it sits between the pubic bone and the navel. That's the area I want you to pay attention to, pressing that part of the body in towards the spine. And relax yourself out of the stretch. This next stretch works the muscles along the side of the body, but it also challenges your balance, and it's wonderful for strengthening the back muscles at the same time. So let's give it a shot. We're going to come up on our hands and knees to start with. Stretch your right leg behind you. The left hand is the one that goes out in front, and then you raise the arm and leg just a few centimeters off the ground if you're fairly new to this exercise. For the regulars, just take it up to the height of the trunk and settle your head so the side of the face is coming close to the extended arm. And then bring that hand and knee down to the floor. Take a breath or two while you stay here. Stretch and prepare the leg first. The arm follows through, and then both of them lifting off at the same time. Stay with the balance. That's the way. Holding it steady, beautiful. 6, 7, and 8. Coming down, very easy. Now I'd like you now to just settle yourself into the side of your right hip. Your knees are apart. We're going to actually do a rotational stretch. So it helps to stretch out the muscles around this part of the body. Take your left hand, place it over your right thigh, somewhere close to the knee, and just allow your spine to turn as much as you comfortably can. Okay, just play around with that. Lovely stretch. Now change legs, work the feet to the other side. Little space between the knees. Good, and then right hand crosses over. Pull yourself up nice and tall. Get that other arm to swing back. Keep it close by the sacrum, which is your lower back. And then turn the body to the front of the room. Legs in a cross position. Take a breath in, stretch the arms up above the shoulders, and as you breathe out, reach forward with the tummy, the chest, then let the arms fall out in front of you and get them right here as the body stays upright. Drag the hands along to the side, switching the position of the legs over so the back goes in front. Repeat any of those stretches that we've done. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Thanks for your company today, and hopefully you'll join us again. Bye-bye.